Let's see it. Women want me, fish fear me hat. I'm already wearing it, dude. What do you want from me? Let's take it into the draft. At the very start of the stream today, viewers redeemed exactly 8 redemptions of the Women Want Me, Fish Fear Me hat, knowing that we would get it for every single game today because we would play exactly 8. Game number 1 of series number 3, Rage Quit versus Chili Mountain. Diablo's gonna get taken away. Gotta keep the hat on for sushi now? Totally. You know, that's a very fitting hat for eating sushi. Right? The fish should fear me. Hanzo, of course. The Shimada absolutely terrorizing Battlefield of Eternity ever since he came out due to serrated arrows. I believe we're up to 4 Tracer bans without a single pick so far. Rage Quit Gaming getting blocked off from any potential Tracer picks, as well as Dino. I gotta say, Dino, please pick that Tracer in Game 2. I want to see it, bud. We always get to talk about this character, what she does well. We get to argue about parting gifts. I want to see that Game 2 Tracer, and I want to see what you can do with it, man. Let's go.
The hunt is on.
Mod check gonna pick up that Lunara first and foremost. Lunara, a common ban on Battlefield of Eternity. The vision control, the race potential, absolutely huge. Fish777, I'm not sure what Cascon's talking about in the chat. I would never call you Fish777. You have no proof. Now we come in to Battlefield of Eternity. How will they respond to a Lunara pick? Rage Quit Gaming picking up both Anubarak and Li Ming. They don't want their Li Ming to get countered by an Anubarak, and of course, it's just a strong tank in general. And Li Ming, great follow-up for the stun combo, as well as good Immortal Poke and Race. We saw it used expertly by Poik in the previous series. No Game, No Life, looking to put up a similar performance right here.
Reckoning is at hand. Victory above all.
Dino going to be playing on the Tyrael as well as Banana on that Stukov. The Tyrael is an interesting choice for the members of Chili Mountain. I'm excited to see what they can do right here. Not like this is live streamed or recorded or anything. We'll see, buddy. We'll see. And now Tyrael, of course, able with that swift retribution to speed up the attacks of his teammates. Or maybe we're going to see more of a focus on auto attack Tyrael, as was the case in yesterday's cast. Tyrael basically having 2 major builds that he can go, depending on if he wants to do the damage himself or if he wants to support his teammates. Lucio, yet another common ban, will be taken away, and I am loving the level of Urel priority in these games here. Not super present in my NA experience, and a Genji bomb certainly going to be on the table. Li Ming, Genji, Anubarak, a classic burst combo threat, as well as Andu and Light Bombs looking to come in and help them get those picks and convert them into team wipes. Dread, thank you for the 15-month sub. Appreciate you. As we go in for Chili Mountain, gonna show us the last 2 picks of their drafts right here, and this is Maiev Dahaka. A lot of very melee-heavy drafts here, I've noticed, as we continue to progress through Masters Clash. 4 melee heroes on the side of Chili Mountain. Of course, your support being melee is a little bit different as long as that support is not Kharazim. Stukov and Rehgar, despite being melee, often able to space out from their team and still contribute from afar when necessary. Hogger, of course, going to be picked up by the player who's apparently just named Peepo Shai Uwu. That's apparently just what this guy goes by at all times. It's not a smurf, it's not a nickname. You do you, Chief, alright? You do you, King. That's up to you. Waiting on Battlefield of Eternity right here. Chili Mountain is at the top of the standings for a reason. I'm sure they're looking to reinforce that and reinstate that right here, or rather restate that, what they're looking to do coming into Battlefield of Eternity Game 1. The Dahaka presence is particularly interesting for me. In this Battlefield of Eternity game, we're going to have Dequaza on Dahaka. A lot of bushes to play around on Battlefield of Eternity, despite it not being a massive map to make use of that Brush Stalker jumping around willy-nilly, Dahaka is still able to defend the base very, very well against any passive pressure from early fort takedowns on their team, able to come back from a bad early game if needed with the Dahaka, as well as so much play around bushes, enabling a lot of Dahaka move speed increases. However, we do have our game ready to go. Let's get our scenes swapped over as we get into here. Series number 3, Rage Quit Gaming. We have Peepo Shy Uwu on the Hogger. Shizak is my best guess on a Nubarak. Renella playing Anduin. Limu on the Genji. And No Game No Life for Li Ming. Modshek is going to be playing Lunara for Chili Mountain. Dino on Tyrael. Banana H on Stukov. Ultralisk is going to be on my Ev. And Dekwaza bringing it to us with that Dahaka. Going to be stalking around a lot of those bushes, looking to control that vision. Really, Battlefield at the end of the day is a game about vision, and really Heroes of the Storm at the end of the day is a game about vision, and that is certainly going to be the case here in game number 3, as we already see an engage onto Dino, taking about 60% of his HP, moving forward here. So many hits getting traded. Dahaka is not available, is not going to Z in. He is staying towards that top lane at the moment, not expecting his presence to be super, super needed just quite yet. Limu stepping in right there, then thinks immediately better of it, and Blade dashes right back on out. We'll jump over the wall and head towards his own healing fountain. What was that? I don't know how to pronounce that first part, Fish. That's not super, super clear. That's the part. But it's, is that Shizakid or Skizakid? Regardless, that's a huge combo into Tyrael. To start us out, Dino will be first blooded by Rage Quit Gaming to get into this. And now not quite able to pressure out onto the siege camp right away. And Anubarak forced to back out here. Will get Umbral bound, but Limu stepping onto Modshek, taking a lot of damage in the meantime, overstaying his welcome just a bit, and it is now 1-for-1 on the kills. You can also call him Boris Ayaya. They got multiple Ayayas in here already. Anubarak is Boris now. I appreciate you, Fish, for giving me these alternate options. Please forgive my NA pronunciation. As now, first siege camp of the game available for Chili Mountain. Ooh, there we see Boris diving in. I was about to call him something else. Boris coming in. Modshek getting harassed out by Limu, but Limu taking the aggressive trades as Genji losing a lot of HP each time he attempts it, and this is a gank onto top lane. Peepo Shy dragged under towers and gonna get dragged back in by Ultralisk, hitting that Umbral Bind. The Dark Swarm sure to secure a little extra damage, escaping with just the smallest sliver of HP, hitting that tap. Ultralisk looking for some assistance on the siege camp here after a successful gank. No Game No Life was on the scene, but I don't think Rage Quit Gaming is going to be able to give this a serious contest down 2 players, although they do have everybody else here actually now that we talk about it. And a tactical pause from Dekwaza. 3-2-3. I want to hit it, but I know I got a lot of other people also streaming this. Let's see. Dino has called for the ready. And with Lunara bot lane, Rage Quit Gaming very soon will have a 5v4 on their hands with a strong potential to flank onto Banana. And here is, Boris not connecting on the Burrow Charge. Ultralisk taking a lot of damage, not able to jump to that Shade of Vengeance. Ultralisk will go down, second kill of the game for Rage Quit Gaming, and Rage Quit securing, no, actually, they were able to cap it on the side of Chili Mountain, but Rage Quit Gaming will be able to clear it out and head on potentially toward their Bruiser camp. Chili Mountain is doing the same. We do not see any Bruiser camp attention from Rage Quit Gaming yet. Chili Mountain on it, though. The race getting started quickly from Rage Quit Gaming, down about a half level at the moment, and no pressure onto their Bruiser camp. Dekwaza looking to run some interference. Genji soaking out bot lane, No Game No Life, able to blink away from the Dahaka tongue drag, not trying to get hit by that just today. Lunara already getting started with the race over here with the help of Dino. Limu trying to get any interference that they can. We actually see Boris diving onto Banana. No DPS follow-up immediately, not going to lead to anything. And it looks like these teams largely just trading their race. Rage Quit Gaming with about a 1,000 damage point lead at the moment. I do believe that they have the stronger race overall and that they should be able to take this first objective away. Boris playing interference, but all 5 members of Chili Mountain actually on the race, whereas Boris not racing, that may have made the difference. Oh, wow. Okay. Chili Mountain picking up first objective by less than 1,000 HP overall. Dino diving right in despite not having much mana. It's going to be a bit of a scuffle. Limu getting in there, looking to go aggressive like they have been all game. Lurking Arm going to finish him off from Banana. Dino's still going in, chasing after No Game No Life, who's tongued by Dahaka, but Renell actually drags it away, able to save their life here. The push continues. With all 5 members of Chili Mountain here in the top lane, they definitely want to pressure onto this fort if possible, see if they can pick up any more kills. Burrow Charge able to escape the Umbral Bind onto Boris. Ultralisk still looking for it, not quite able to find it, but this fort will go down. No Game No Life is also known as Lopaka. The name is a bit of a mouthful. Doesn't sound super hard. I guess No Game No Life is the mouthful. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Thank you. I appreciate all the European context and cultural influence that I'm missing out on right here. And thank you very much for helping me out with all that, viewers in the chat. As we now see Chili Mountain contesting onto this bottom siege. Peepo Shy giving vision, but not able to interfere very much. They will just be forced to sit and watch a little bit right here. As we see Limu Agile dismounting forward, does get spotted by Lunara's Sentinel Wisp, and Augur actually, or Dahaka actually avoiding the stun. Dekwaza moving forward back here gets hit. Oh, it gets the tongue onto a Nubarak, as well as Umbral Bind onto No Game No Life, aka Lopaka. Boris also forced to get Left of Faith right on out of there. The pressure is immense from Chili Mountain, forcing out multiple healing fountain taps from the members of Rage Quit Gaming, as well as getting some very effective damage. No Game No Life jumping away from Ultralisk, who will get chastised. The damage continues to get traded. Tongue going out onto Boris. He's going to be okay. Mod check dropping very low due to some well-placed dynamite by Peepo Shy. They are going to be just fine. So much damage getting traded back and forth, but nobody quite getting sent back to the Hall of Storms just quite yet here. Still 4 kills total in this 6-minute game. And now at this point we have Rage Quit Gaming backing off to take their own Bruiser Camp, as Chili Mountain looking for a little bit of siege damage here. Dino actually taking a couple 4 shots, and now Dekwaza dragging that beetle back on towards their team. Oh, here, hold on. Ultralisk already going down a little bit too close to the sun there, diving in, looking for the pickoffs, but does get picked off himself. And that helps to even things up a little bit for Rage Quit Gaming, who still find themselves slightly behind in XP, but with the ability to have the number advantage right here, and with this Bruiser Camp, things should start looking their way soon. Limu continuing to position extremely aggressively, trying to trade into Lunara over and over again.
Our battle cannot remain here.
Both teams racing it out. A 3,000 point lead for Chili Mountain, who have decided to forego clearing the bottom bruisers as well as taking their own in favor of just pure straight race while having the level 10 advantage. They know there isn't a lot that Rage Quit Gaming can do. As we see Containment Disc goes out onto a Nubarak. Limu pulled in with that Umbral Bind, forcing out the Blade Dash. Dekwaza on the scene gets impaled out of there before he's able to get too much push pressure. And this is a very healthy Immortal for the members of Chili Mountain. The chase continues. Limu stepping forward. Modshek gets stunned just by the edge of Boris's stun hitbox. Does not land. The follow-up impale, however, so Lunara is able to get on out of there. This is a leaping strike Lunara, as we saw before, sacrificing, oh wow, that's a tongue onto Li Ming, set up for the kill by Dekwaza. And Judgment for the follow-up onto Renella. There we see some aggressive steps forward. Light Bomb onto Genji, trying to buy them some time, but the Umbral Bind getting Renella too far out of position. It's yet another kill. 3 kills total, 4 kills total for Chili Mountain. The dive is huge, the pressure is immense. It is just absolutely insane what these teams are able to do when they dive under these forts together. And now if they can manage to get this keep pressure that is always so huge in securing future additional objectives on Battlefield of Eternity, if you can consistently force someone to rotate over to a side lane, your ability to win those races, to get advantaged fights, favorable fights for you is just so aided by that. Not able to finish the bot keep, however, they will get significant damage on it, and that bot keep is available for a potential later push. Banana H getting body blocked into oblivion by his teammate. Drops a couple pings in the meantime. Ultralisk is now going to take out this top siege camp by himself with no hint of anyone else even remotely approaching him. He's going to get it no problem. Similarly, Dequaza also being allowed to solo the bottom siege as the members of Rage Quit Gaming are turtling it up a little bit right here and just freezing these lanes. And now with 3 different camps simultaneously pushing from Chili Mountain plus a level 13 advantage, they decide to step forward here. Boris actually getting caught by the containment disc. Banana likely going to follow it up with the lurking arm. There it is, but leap of faith from Anduin going to save Boris, allowing him to survive. But the next burst kill may be threatening whenever it is upon them. Now double camp pushing top lane, Siege and Bruisers, as Chili Mountain pressures onto this bottom keep. They know they're going to force out some rotations to top lane, and if they just keep this wave alive, they have a very strong chance of finishing this keep out right here. Damage already starting to come. And now Dino in there just tanking shots, not giving any hex whatsoever. He'll be perfectly fine. Missing 20 armor, no problem, baby. He's ethereal. He's got a shield, he can hop out of there at will. 13 advantage still present for Chili Mountain in this side of things. They will be able to get a strong early race before Rage Quit Gaming is even able to arrive on the scene. Not a single point of damage dealt yet to the Immortal on the side of Rage Quit Gaming. And oh, no game, no life getting caught out. That's going to be a kill in favor of Chili Mountain. Containment Disc looking for the double kill. Does not quite land onto a Nubarak or Hogger. And now Chili Mountain content to play aggressively with this 5v4 advantage. They know lacking the damage from that Li Ming, Rage Quit Gaming will not be able to take them in a fight. Ooh, we see Limu, an agile dismount with the light bomb going in, but actually splits his damage a bit. Partially goes in on Modcheck, partially uses the X-Strike on Banana H. Not quite able to finish anybody off right there. Getting zoned out a bit in the backline as Chili Mountain now starts to back off. Members of Rage Quit Gaming taking this brief respite from the presence of Chili Mountain to go for the siege damage onto this top Immortal here, trying to even things up, but there's still roughly 10,000 points of Immortal health behind. Oh, and so much damage going in right there. Limu actually finding himself a little bit isolated from his teammates at this point. Jumps over the wall, but the Umbral Bind was already connected by that point. Ultralisk able to pick up the kill right there. Sorry, Ultralisk setting up the kill for Lunara as they continue to move forward. Dino deep in the backline. He simply just will not leave. He is the auto attack Tyrael. He's just going to keep playing aggressive, living forever, getting all those auto attacks in that backline. He has yet to give up. Double kill at this point in favor of Chili Mountain. Surely a third onto Renella here from Dino. Oh, and Dino's not done! Dino's not done! He heads towards No Game, No Life. Gets him low enough for a quick Maiev finish. Dequaza lurking as well. And that's also going to be actually Stukov dying on the side of Chili Mountain as Limu picks up the kill, but he will die for it. A 1-1 trade. 1-1 trades are, of course, generally beneficial if you are the losing team. Your respawn timer will be shorter, as well as getting much more experience than the other team does for each of those kills. Ultralisk now soloing the bot siege, Dequaza soloing top siege, a reversal of the situation that we saw before, as these Immortals are still just alive, chucking shots at each other, Dino coming in looking to finish it off. Rage Quit Gaming starting their Bruiser camp right here, not looking to contest anything too hard with many of their teammates in base and down level 16. Chili Mountain knows that this camp is being taken. It is visible on the mini-map, Will they dive the wall? Dino going for it, jumps right back out. Augur looked for the wall stun onto Ultralisk, was not able to connect it. Double camps pushing each of the lanes. One camp top, one camp bottom for the side of Chili Mountain, as well as a rather healthy Immortal. And now the siege continues. Dequaza looking for the tongue, fishing for it, does not land. Double leaping strike from Modchek, actually, as Limu light bomb same day delivery into the enemy backline. Li Ming's getting the resets. It's a fast double kill, exactly when Rage Quit Gaming needed it right then and there. Judgment in from Dino. He's still just an eternal nuisance in the backline. He's always hitting Renella. He's always hitting Li Ming. Ultralisk dropping very, very low, though. That's a triple kill at the cost of top keep for Rage Quit Gaming. Rage Quit Gaming now has to clear out this Immortal that is on their core, as Dino has yet to leave, is actually staying in here, will go down as well. Dino gonna explode on the core, and it looks like he gave his life for ire right there, going in and dying on core. I'm not quite sure it's worth getting the roughly 6% damage that Tyrael Explosion does do to die there and buy some time. If he had not made that play, the core maybe would have had 100% HP instead of 90. Regardless, Dino taking the aggressive trade right there, and 10% core HP has been shaved off. Boris now stepping up, getting some Locusts out, immediately setting up for this push onto bottom lane. Limu tanking a couple shots. Oh, and wow, double virulent reaction from Banana. Maybe only just one actually onto Boris, I'm not quite sure in the moment. Forces out the Leap of Faith regardless. Big cooldown gone for Manila. As this fort is not quite finished, no game, no life, finding himself in there, is able to teleport out. Here we see Dino on the flank in the bot side, but it's yet another light bomb, and the reaction time from Banana to absolutely swipe away that light bomb with a quick massive shove. Absolutely huge right there. This fight has taken up a lot of space. Limu getting chased down by Modchek. Anduin going down as well. Limu getting back in, is able to finish Lunara off, though, at the cost of himself. 3 for 1 in favor of Chili Mountain. Make it 4 for 1 with no game, no life. Surely about to go down. There it is right there. Hogger, Pipo Shai Uwu, the sole remaining member of Blue Team as Chili Mountain approaches the core. At this point, defending this core by yourself is a near impossibility, especially when you consider the presence of these 3 catapults in lane. Pipo Shai can only do so much. This is going to be game number 1 taken for Chili Mountain unless a miracle happens on the side of Rage Quit Gaming. We do have a Nubarak respawning and running in right now. Engages onto Banana, hits the double stun combo. Dino still chunking away on this core. Oh, Hogger does go down. This core is too low. They've still got the catapults. It's gonna be game. Chili Mountain taking game number 1 over Rage Quit Gaming in this series here. Looking to maintain their level 1, their rank 1 rather, within the standings. Good stuff, and we've got a post-game scoreboard right here. Let's take a look at it. I agree, the team should have swapped their names. We had on the left side, Rage Quit Gaming had an orange name in the UI, and on the right side, Chili Mountain had a blue name in the UI, and it felt so backwards. As we see full auto attack build coming out from Dino, full just nuisance, live forever on the backline, do that damage, and heal yourself forever with your shields and with Ardent Restoration. A Beetle build and Uberak, on the other hand, for Boris, of course, with the Epicenter at 16 rather than the Beetle talent, as is often the case with Beetles in competitive. And Lunara consistently showing up and being respected by these players in Battlefield of Eternity. Still waiting on that lobby right now, so we're going to keep the post screen up for just a moment. Strong showing from Chili Mountain in that game right there. Not exactly as dominant as some of the other performances we have seen in terms of instant kill pressure and closing out games quickly with a vast level lead, but still firmly in the driver's seat throughout the entire game. Let's take one more look at those rankings and standings right here. Chili Mountain coming into this series with 15 points. If they manage to win this one, they will go up to 18. Oxygen Esports, the best they can do in their upcoming series, the one after this, the best they can get up to is 16. It will take a couple weeks of Oxygen doing well and Chili Mountain faltering for them to pass up Chili Mountain. But anything is possible as these series continue to go on and on week by week. In any given week, a team has the potential to gain 6 points if they sweep both of their series. Solid one-man production, thank you very much. I will say, it's a lot harder, man. I always want to be like, okay, you talk now, and then there's nobody there. I don't know how people like Caldor do it, man. I always want to be like, all right, your turn. And then, no, the person whose turn it is me. If I pass it to the next person, it's just me. It's like playing Uno with yourself. You play a reverse card, nothing happens. And going into game number 2 of Rage Quit versus Chili Mountain. Rage Quit has chosen Towers of Doom, and our draft is actually ready. First pick going over to Chili Mountain. I believe these are the exact same 2 maps we actually saw earlier today, if memory serves, in our previous series. Towers of Doom, a long-standing competitive player favorite. A lot of potential to show off your skill, to get some discipline, and get to that late game. Frontline bans so far with the Diablo and the Dehaka. Ah, show it to me, dude! I'm just convinced that this is all an elaborate prank, and they're never actually going to pick Tracer while I'm casting it. As much as I would love to talk about it, we are at 5 Tracer bans, 0 picks. Blaze now at this point picked by Dequaza. A strong overall pick. Again, you have that upper echelon of offlaners, Dehaka, Hogger, Blaze. They're going to consistently pick, regardless of map pretty much, with the occasional Leoric and Flex pick, otherwise non-standard. But those offlaners overwhelmingly overrepresented, and speak of the devil, we mentioned Leoric, Blaze, Dehaka as the upper tier of offlaners, and they're all represented before we even get to first pick's second pick. Renella gonna be on that right wing, helping out the Leoric from any potential dive threats that they may see whenever they're rotating between those lanes. Dino had a lot of fun sitting in the enemy backline. It was basically a vacation for him right there, just camping out on top of that Anduin, on top of everybody, getting those chip damages in. Dino gonna bring it right back. Who knows if he'll continue to play the same build, this time into the presence of the point-and-click CC of Brightwing's Polymorph. Still definitely an open option. Stukov will get taken away. The Stukov-Tyrael combo not wanting to be seen again. Genji similarly will get banned out right here. They're tired of getting hit by those Genji bombs. Although I will say that Genji bomb, not quite the same thing with the Brightwing as it is with the Anduin. Not as much instant kill threat, but certainly would be annoying. And we're waiting to see what we see from Boris and friends. Gonna actually see Muradin and Sylvanas. A rather old school team right here. I think all these characters are 2017 or earlier for the side of Rage Quit Gaming. Or it's a bit more new school on the other hand, with the Hanzo and Blaze. It feels weird to call these heroes new, but they're at least newer than what we have on the left side right here. One day we'll get a new character, chat, alright? Master Chief, come on, Blizzard. When you fully finish buying Microsoft, when you finish buying Blizzard in 2023, please, I beg of you, give me that Master Chief. Ultralisk, though, coming through on the Kerrigan. Lucio picked up by Banana H, and I expect to see some highly aggressive play here from Chili Mountain. They're going to get right up in the faces of Rage Quit Gaming right here and see what they can do with Lucio booping people into their team, Kerrigan shoving people in. Hanzo, of course, has such long range, he's always ready to follow up. Cassia Cassie is an interesting choice here. Definitely brings the blinds and some useful ults. I'm interested to see. I think both of the ults from Cassie have interesting dynamics here in terms of being countered by Chili Mountain. If you try to ball lightning, everybody just gets in the bunker. If you try to Valkyrie, well, you need to land that on people that are getting speed boosted by Leoric. This Cassia pick, I find intriguing. I want to see it succeed, but if you ever get jet propulsioned, if you ever get Kerrigan stunned as Cassia, if you ever stop moving for any reason, you just lose all that armor and you suddenly become so much more killable. It's a bit of a puzzling last pick for me right here from Limu, but we'll see if they've got that secret sauce lined up that I just am not aware of yet. I'm excited to see if Dino decides to swap it up. I'm wondering if the Cassia was potentially picked in response to auto attack Dino Tyrael, but of course he can always just opt to go for a more support-esque build instead. On the side of Rage Quit Gaming here, going into game number 2, final game of our third series of the day out of 4, we have Boris on Muradin, Peepo Shy Uwu on Leoric, No Game No Life playing Sylvanas, Renella on Brightwing, and not only Brightwing, but Monkey Brightwing, the best skin, and Limu on Cassia. Coming over to the right side of our screen here, we have Dayquaza for Chili Mountain, Ultralisk on Kerrigan. I didn't even say the character. Dayquaza's playing Blaze. Dino's going to be on Tyrael, Modcheck on Hanzo, and way over here in the bot lane, we got Banana H on Lucio. A little bit of a kerfuffle here in bot lane, both teams trading hits. Nobody in grave danger for their life just quite yet. Just trying to make things hard for the other team to rotate as Banana H actually had his healing fountain tap forced out already? Banana H lost a lot of HP and tapped the fountain. I'm not quite sure what could have forced that out so quickly. Boris looking for the stun, does not find it. Ultralisk is there, lands the stun on a No Game No Life, a near instant cleanse from Renella though. Expect to see a lot of those there, especially as Brightwing hits level 4 and gets Magic Spit for that cooldown reduction. Boris scouting out Chili Mountain start of the Sapper Camp here, and not doing their own Sapper Camp on the side of Rage Quit Gaming. Modcheck taking a bit of damage, but it is too deep for the follow-up. Ultralisk hits the flank though. And wow, Dino dropping very low, but will not go down. Ultralisk with a big double stun combo as he approaches. Jet Propulsion interrupted yet again. I feel like I've seen that over and over. Limu deep in the backline will go down. 2 kills to 1 in favor of Chili Mountain. Chili Mountain also doing their Sapper Camp before Rage Quit Gaming shows any inclination of planning to do theirs, which will surely help them materialize an early game macro lead. Boris landing the stun onto Banana. Now Sapper Camp freely walking in from the side of Chili Mountain as they return from their base after some respawns and some hearts. Or rather, one respawn, Banana each scouting very deeply right here. Limo doing these Sapper Camps only about halfway done though. Not quite done yet, and Boris needing a phase shift from Muradin to help stay alive. And here's Ultralisk on the scene, misses the stun combo, pulling Limu too close to him. Does not get it and dropping very low. In the meantime, Ultralisk is the first to go down of this new fight. Leoric has joined the fight, Blaze as well on the rotation. All alive members of both teams are here. No Game No Life stepping out to the camp for a moment, and there's the jet propulsion onto 2 members of Rage Quit Gaming from Dayquaza. The chase continues, No Game No Life hitting the haunting wave over the wall, barely surviving. And now off of that advantage of that double kill right there, Chili Mountain able to go for the Sapper Camp. You don't see this too often, able to get both of the starting Sapper Camps right there. I believe the Sapper Camp for Rage Quit not taken at any point prior to that. It is a full scatter build for Hanzo in this moment, neglecting wave clear a little bit for camp clear. He knows the rest of his team has it handled between the Kerrigan and the Blaze in terms of taking out minion waves. Dino preventing Rage Quit from getting too much as we do see the Kerrigan combo lands onto Limu, gets the phase shift, but it still isn't enough to save his life, and now Ranella finds himself in danger as well, will drop down, the chase continues, Modcheck landing it, and the stun combo onto Murden just as he sought to jump out, a triple kill out of nowhere for Chili Mountain, solid level lead. Chili Mountain coming out, firing 7 kills in 3.5 minutes. The aggression, the burst damage, absolutely evident. Chili Mountain pushing out right here after getting some damage. Actually lands a stun combo onto Sylve. Wow, okay. The ability of Kerrigan to just step forward anytime she wants and look for that combo, fish for a burst deletion onto a squishy, absolutely huge and impactful. Boris not able to land the stun onto the mobile target of the Lucio right there. 8 kills in 4 minutes, 2 per minute. The pacing so far for Chili Mountain, and if they keep this up, this will be a fast game 2, relative to Towers of Doom timing at least. Finishing fast on Towers of Doom is not the same as finishing fast on every other map in the game, because of course you have to deal with the core mechanic. We do see Ultralisk coming over for the gank, did get spotted by the minion wave, rotated rather close to it, does not go for the stun onto Peepo Shy right there, and gets them. Oh, there we go, they saved the stun for that reason, and you see it right there, jet propulsion lands onto Peepo Shy. Let's take a look at the bottom side action. Meanwhile, we had Rage Quit Gaming pushing out bot with the 4-on-3. Brightwing joining the scene, actually was already there, hits the phase shift, Dino backing off, Banana very, very low. Rage Quit Gaming wanted to capitalize on the Kerrigan topside rotation with this push. Dino taking a bunch of damage. If they could have gotten more of those towers down, or maybe a kill on Dino, Rage Quit would have felt like they would have compensated for that. Oh, the push out of the dwarf toss from Banana. He's filthy. It's followed up by the judgment, the pull, the everything. 2 kills, 2 level lead for Chili Mountain. Chili Mountain still maintaining that 2 kills per minute pace. Absolutely comical levels of bloodshed so far in their favor. Dayquaza moving forward onto this top lane. No game, no life, receiving the phase shift from Ranella. Sapper Camp being invaded by Chili Mountain on the bottom side of the map here as we see a top lane push. Rage Quit Gaming doesn't want to step up too hard and contest any of these captures because they know they're down level 10. They gotta try and get pressure on the map whenever they can get it. But it does mean that it will be a while until they get this bottom bell tower back. We see some more pushing up from the members of Rage Quit Gaming. Oh, wow. Okay. I looked away for just a moment. My apologies. Leoric does go down here in this top lane. No game, no life has no mana and is running on out of there. Brightwing not. Oh, wow. Actually does able to complete the phase shift right there. Does get finished off by the Kerrigan in the meantime, who also completes a Ravage quest. Cassia dies as well in bot lane. The action all over the place, all constant around the map. 14 kills so far for Chili Mountain as the fight continues in top lane. Ultralisk taking a bunch of damage in the meantime will go down. Kill number 3 secured for Rage Quit Gaming. 14 kills in 7 minutes for Chili Mountain. Modcheck clearing out this mid lane, getting a little bit of soak. We do see No Game, No Life utilizing those black arrows and the possession to push forward onto this bot wave. If you're Rage Quit Gaming, you need to secure this bottom bell tower back soon. This game is starting to run away. No Game, No Life getting aggressed onto by Dino, who does not have Judgment available quite yet. Banana pushing him in. Stormbolt does connect onto Banana. The Wailing Arrow follow-up from No Game, No Life is instant. Banana H goes down. Valkyrie! Dino gets caught on the fort, so he does not get pulled the full distance. Limu taking a couple tower shots. Dino jumping all over the place. Leoric goes down. Peepo Shy on the right side of the screen. 2 kills in favor of Rage Quit, but that's changing right now, as it's now 2 and 2. Ultralisk still jumping in there. Limu looking for the run. Boris is deep in there. Dwarf tosses himself right on out. Ultralisk trying to stun out Limu, gets polymorphed at the perfect time. Leoric is in here. He did respawn directly on top of the enemy team, but he gets comboed by Ultralisk. Renella, so unfortunate. Blink heals onto Peepo directly into the charging Ultralisk, and that's another double kill in favor of Chili Mountain. Limu finding themselves right on in there, trying to finish off the Kerrigan, trying to get anything that they can. Not quite pulled all the way into the stun, but not enough to survive. Boris almost finished off by an Ultralisk as he runs away right there. Comical, dude. Absolutely insane. The pacing here, I have never seen a team maintain 2 kills a minute this long. Chili Mountain just getting kill after kill after kill as they now have a 2-level lead on Towers of Doom. Quasar and Peepo duking it out in mid lane a bit here as we see a jet propulsion. The members of Chili Mountain scouting out the Rage Quit Gaming Sapper camp here, looking for an invade, instead actually rotating towards mid. Peepo in the middle of multiple members of Red Side, forced to take a short wraith walk to try to escape, but Dino's there. We'll hop right back on out. Stormbolt does not connect onto Banana from Boris. We see Judgment follow Sylvanas through the Haunting Wave, as well as the Jet Propulsion Bunker, looking for the Flamethrower, trying to get any last bit of damage to finish her off, but it's actually Muradin getting finished off over there on the side. Ultralisk landing the stun combo. Limu going down. Everybody, that's a triple kill for Chili Mountain. Make it a quad kill. Renella, I don't think they can get her behind the wall. Looking for the stun combo from Ultralisk. You love to see it, but no, not quite able to hit Renella. Wait a minute. Alrighty, Renella will be fine. Oh, I spoke too soon. Alrighty. As we do see auto attack build Dino trying to get whatever pressure he can onto this backline. Renella's finally decided they've had enough of this. They're gonna get right on out of here. Blaze taking out that top Sapper camp in the top lane. I guess there's the only place a top Sapper camp could be. Dino now taking a bit of damage, gets polymorphed in the middle of multiple members of Rage Quit Gaming, will go down, but maybe that's just trait value as he explodes on 4 members of Rage Quit Gaming, but it's not enough to save Lucio despite the damage reduction. A double kill exactly when Rage Quit Gaming needs it, but they still need a lot more to get themselves firmly back in this game. Limu capping this by themselves, not quite aware of the looming threat of Ultralisk, will get stunned down, and wow, the 100-0. Died so quick, Dragon's Arrow not even available to be used for the follow-up, still a 16 advantage in favor of Chili Mountain. The Chrysalis buying time for teammates to show up a bit right here. No game, no life, taking some damage. And here's Dequaz on the flank. No, the jet propulsion threading the needle still gets the kill onto Sylvanas, however. Phase shift connecting onto Muradin. Leoric barely escaping with a little bit of health. There's the jet propulsion onto Renella. Boris jumping away from his own structures will go down next. A brief, shining, sunny moment for Rage Quit Gaming quickly turns back into gloomy, overcast despair. After yet another kill on to them right there. 28 kills for Chili Mountain in 12 minutes now. Dino very deep on Limu right here, looking for the boop as well as the judgment into the Kerrigan combo. Cassia will be next to go down. It is now a 19 versus 16 3-level lead in favor of Chili Mountain. No game, no life. Actually, Dragon Arrow was sent towards bot lane in an attempt to set up Ultralisk, but with multiple members of Rage Quit Gaming there present in the bot lane, as well as the Mist Arrow not going to aggress for the tower dive. Ultralisk capping the sappers for Chili Mountain. At this point, Rage Quit Gaming desperately needs to take a fight before CM can hit level 20. Oh wow, big damage onto Hanzo right there. That's exactly what they need. Ultralisk looking for the combo in the middle of things. Ultralisk does not connect from Ultralisk. What a fitting name. As Dino is on the backline, absolutely smacking Renella and No Game, No Life. Everybody's in melee range of everybody. Ultralisk dropping so low. Boris able to escape, and that actually will be Sylvanas and Leoric dead in the blink of an eye. Ultralisk now still not giving up just quite yet, but will go down. It's a 2 for 2 between these two teams. It's a 3 for 2 in favor of Chili Mountain. Make it a 4 for 2 Judgment gets interrupted by the Stormbolt, but it's only a matter of time. Muradin goes down. Dequaza looking at Limu. Not likely to be able to dive this. Hold on, he does have Bunker available. There's Bunker used on Limu, potentially baiting him into getting overextended on Dino. Dino will continue the chase right here, getting the Judgment, looking for the damage. There's the follow-up. Wow! Alrighty, 34 kills in 13 minutes for Chili Mountain. I keep giving you these updates on the kill count because it is absolutely ridiculous the pace at which they are doing this. Arrow coming in does not land onto Peepo Shy, but maybe they don't need it to. We see the phase shift from Renella. They're entering now. Dino very, very low on mana as Hanzo and Blaze look to capture that bottom turn, and Renella will simply go down. This is, of course, a game-ending threat at this point. The 6 cap reducing the HP of Rage Quit Gaming's core down to 8. This will put it down to 2. And at this point, this is almost 100% game. Ultralisk on the flank right here connects absolutely nothing as No Game No Life moves forward directly into the meat grinder that is CM's team. Limu lands the Valkyrie, bringing death ever so swiftly. At this point, Chili Mountain has the game 100% secured, and they've opted to win the game not through capping any altars, but through the 6 cap. Absolutely ridiculous pace right here. Leoric respawns and he gets killed to make it 40. At this point, Chili Mountain has more kills than core HP by a decent margin. Absolutely insane. A few members of Rage Quit Gaming leaving a little bit early. I'm not gonna say that it fits, but wow. A dominant showing by Chili Mountain, showing why they're the #1 rated team in Masters Clash 2022 in the current stage of the group stage. Let's take a look at the lobby post game right here. 11 deaths for Limu on Rage Quit Gaming, leading the count for their team. On the other hand, Dequaza not dying a single time for Chili Mountain.